Welcome back, coins collectors and treasure hunters. In today's video we re-diving into one of the most shocking valuable coins in USA numismatist history. Coins are more than currency. They are symbols of national legacy, artful expressions of leadership, and time capsules of American identity. In this deep dive, we explore the fascinating stories behind the Kennedy Liberty half dollars from 1971, 1972, and 1985. The 1994 Liberty Dime, the James Buchanan coin from 1857, 1861. Presidential dollar, a coin linking us to the stormy years just before the Civil War. The first step, 1994 dime, like many others before and after it, is more than spare change. It's a miniature monument to American perseverance and values. The Roosevelt dime was first minted in 1946, replacing the winged Liberty head dime commonly called the Mercury dime. Its purpose was not merely aesthetic, it was a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away in April 1945. Roosevelt was a symbol of American resilience, leading the country through the Great Depression and World War II. He also founded the March of Dimes, a national campaign to combat polio, a disease he himself endured. Thus, the dime became the perfect coin to honor his legacy. Portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt. Facing left, the word Liberty is boldly inscribed along the left rim. Below Roosevelt's chin is "In God We Trust." The date 1994 appears to the right of the neck. The mint mark PD or S appears near the date. Designer initials JS for John R. Sinnock. Reverse back, a torch in the center symbolizing liberty, an olive branch on the left piece, an oak branch on the right, strength. The inscription United States of America, E pluribus unum, and one dime complete the design. The 1994 Roosevelt dime was minted at 3 different U.S. mints, each producing coins for different purposes. Mint location: mint mark type Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. P circulation Denver, Colorado. D circulation San Francisco, California's proof coins for collectors. Only Philadelphia. P main hub for circulating coins. Denver. D produced coins for circulation in the western U.S. San Francisco's minted proof coins. Ultra shiny versions made with polished dies for collectors. From 1965 onward, U.S. dimes were made without silver to cut costs. Outer layer: 75% copper, 25% nickel, copper nickel core, 100% copper. Weight: 2.27 grams. Diameter: 17.91 millimeters. Edge: reeded 118 tiny grooves. Fun fact: despite its silver-like appearance, the 1994 dime has no silver content, unless it is a special proof from a silver set, made for everyday use in commerce. Produced in the hundreds of millions, can be found in pocket change, though clean high-grade examples are now rarer. Found in mint sets released by the U.S. Mint in 1994. These coins were never handled or used. They retain full mint luster and sharp detail. Mint state: MS grades range from MS60 to MS70, perfect condition. Made for collectors using special polishing processes. Came in proof sets only, not released into general circulation. Struck multiple times to ensure mirror-like finish. Most are graded between PR65 and PR70. Type condition: estimated value as of 2025 $1994. Circulated average 10 cents. Face value $1994. Circulated average 10 cents. Face value $1994. or Duns Ms. $65.1 $21,994 S proof PR65 PR703 $101,994 S silver proof from silver sets PR68 plus $6 $15 errors off center. Wrong planchette varies $2,500 plus double dies. Look for doubling of letters or numbers. Rare and valuable. Off-center strikes. Part of the design is missing or misaligned. Clipped planchettes: a small portion of the coin is cut off due to a minting error. Full bands on torch for proof coins. Fully defined horizontal lines on the torch can increase value. Tip: have high-grade or unusual coins authenticated and graded by PCGS or NGC to maximize resale potential. The 1994 dime may be tiny in size, but its design is rooted in deep American values. The flame of liberty, the branches of peace and strength, and the bold profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, all in a 17mm frame. These coins tell stories of hardship, hope, and history. They're not just cents, they're sense. Featured a Teles coin named Roosevelt Demier 1994 Mints B Philadelphia, the Denver S San Francisco composition copper core, copper nickel outer layer circulation status P and D general circulation. S collector only proof value range 10 cents circulated to $15 plus proof silver era collectible status common, but high grades and proof coins are collectible. 1971. This coin entered a new chapter, one that marked the end of silver and the start of a new metallic age. The Kennedy half dollar was first issued in 1964, only months after the assassination of President John F. Kennedy on November 22, 1963. Public demand for a coin to honor him was immediate and overwhelming. Authorized by Congress and signed by President Lyndon B. Johnson in December 1963. Production began in early 1964. designed by Gilroy Roberts obverse Frank Gasparro, reversed the design, replaced the Franklin half dollar 1948 to 1963. Not due to numismatic routine, but because of Kennedy's deep popularity and the national grief following his assassination. Features John F. Kennedy's left-facing profile, dignified and stoic, surrounded by the word liberty, the motto "In God We Trust," and the year 1971. Designer initials G.R. Gilroy Roberts appear on the truncation of Kennedy's bust. The presidential seal, a heraldic eagle with a shield on its chest clutching an olive branch piece and arrows wore. A ring of 50 stars encircles the eagle. The inscription, United States of America and half dollar. Designer initials F.G. Frank Gasparro are found between the eagle's tail and the D in dollar. The 1971 Kennedy half dollar was the first regular issue US half dollar made without any silver content. Outer layers, 75% copper, 25% nickel cupronickel core, pure copper, total weight, 11.34 grams. Diameter, 30.6 millimeters. Edge, reeded 150 reeds. This marked the end of silver in circulating half dollars. Following the 1965 to 1970 issues that contained 40% silver. Mint location: Mint mark roll, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. No mint mark circulation: Denver, Colorado. Decirculation: San Francisco, California. Proof coins only. Located on the obverse side below Kennedy's neck truncation. No mark equals Philadelphia. D equals Denver. S equals San Francisco. Proof only. 1971P and 1971D coins were mass-produced for daily use. Entered general circulation across the U.S. mintage 1971P. Approximately 155 million. 1971D. 302 million. These coins commonly show signs of wear due to heavy circulation in the 1970s. At ease. Found in mint sets sold directly to collectors. Never released into general circulation. Maintain full mint luster, sharp detail, and no contact marks. Produced using polished dies and planchets. Sold in special proof sets from the U.S. Mint. Highly reflective surfaces, often graded as PR65 to PR70 mintage. Approximately 3.2 million coin type. Condition estimated value 20251971 circulated 50 cents. $1.001971 pen circulated. MS 6365 $3 $101,971 Phi grade MS 6667 $50 $250 plus 1971 circulated 50 cents. $1.001971 day MESC 66 40 dollar is $3,001,971 proof. PR 65705 $201,971 errors. For example, silver planchette various $1,000 $10,000 plus. Wrong planchette errors. Some 1971 half dollars were accidentally struck on leftover 40% silver planchettes from 1970. These rare silver 1971 coins are highly valuable. Easy test. If your 1971 coin lacks a copper stripe on the edge, weigh it. If it weighs approximately 11.5 grams or more, it might be silver. Double die obverse DDO. Look for doubling on "In God We Trust" or date. 1971 marked a turning point in U.S. coinage, the final farewell to silver in circulation. The Kennedy half dollar became more of a commemorative token than a circulating coin after this era. Though still legal tender, Kennedy half dollars saw reduced usage in commerce, eventually being minted only for collectors by the early 2000s. Feature date was coin Kennedy half dollar year 1971 mints Philadelphia. No mark. Denver. D. San Francisco. S. Composition Chroneclad over copper circulation. Yes. P and D. Proof only from S. Diameter 30.6 mm. Weight 11.34 grams. Edge readed average. Value 50 cents. $250 plus. Depending on condition and rarity, the 1971 Kennedy half dollar is a coin of crossroads, a transition from silver to base metal, from popular currency to collector's piece. Though now rarely seen in daily life, its symbolism endures. It is not merely a coin. It is a reflection of a nation's memory, forged in metal and carried in the hands of millions. The Kennedy half dollar, 1972, one of the most iconic coins in American numismatics, continues to capture the attention of collectors and history enthusiasts alike. The 1972 edition stands as a testament to evolving minting practices and shifting public usage. Let's dive deep into where it was made, how it circulated, and what defines its uncirculated condition. The United States Mint produced the 1972 Kennedy half dollar at three main facilities. The historic Philadelphia Mint, established in 1792, is the oldest mint facility in the U.S. in 1972. Coins produced here bore no mint mark, continuing a tradition that began in 1965, where Philadelphia half dollars lacked mint marks. Philadelphia was the primary mint for Kennedy half dollars for general circulation. The Denver Mint, operational since 1906, handled large-scale production for the Western U.S. coins. Struck here carry a D mint mark on the obverse. Just below Kennedy's neck truncation. Denver's role was essential for meeting national demand, especially in the Western and Midwestern regions, The San Francisco Mint specialized in producing proof coins, specially made collector-quality coins with superior finish. Coins produced here bear the S Mint mark. In 1972, San Francisco minted proof-only Kennedy half dollars, never intended for general circulation. These proof coins are highly sought after by collectors for their sharp detail and mirror-like surfaces. 1972 saw millions of Kennedy half dollars released into circulation, primarily from Philadelphia and Denver. Mintage figures: Philadelphia no mint mark, approximately 153 million. Denver D mint mark, approximately 141 million. Despite these high mintages by the early 1970s, public use of the half dollar in everyday transactions had sharply declined. The coin's large size and limited acceptance in vending machines and retail made it less popular. However, it remained legal tender and circulated moderately, especially in certain regions and for specific uses such as casino tokens or banking. Typical signs of wear: surface scratches, rim nicks, loss of luster, and smoothing of high-relief areas like Kennedy's hair and the eagle's feathers. Colors can vary from bright silvery white to dull gray tones depending on wear and storage. Weight remains consistent at 11.34 grams unless heavily worn or damaged. Uncirculated coins are those that have never been used in commerce. They retain their original mint luster, sharp detail, and pristine surfaces. These coins are typically found in mint sets sold by the U.S. Mint directly to collectors. Mint state MS grades range from MS60 lowest uncirculated to MS70 perfect. Surfaces display a brilliant or satin-like sheen. Details such as Kennedy's hair strands, the eagle's feathers, and the lettering are fully defined. Absence of contact marks or abrasions typical of circulation. Edge remains sharply reeded with no deformation. Available primarily through the 1972 U.S. Mint. Uncirculated coin set. Some uncirculated coins were obtained by collectors who purchased rolls or bags directly from banks or the mint. The 1972 S proof Kennedy half dollar is a separate category, struck with polished dies and planchettes to create a highly reflective background and frosted details. Proof sets were sold in special packaging aimed at collectors, generally graded PR65 to PR70. Proof coins command a premium over regular uncirculated. Examples: mintage, approximately 3.26 million. Proof coins were produced in 1972. Attribute specification: composition outer layers, 75% copper, 25% nickel. Core, pure, copper. Weight, 11.34 grams. Diameter, 30.6 m. Thickness, 2.15 m. Edge rated 150 reads. Silver content: none. All clad copper nickel. No silver circulated coins are common and mostly worth face value or slightly more. Uncirculated coins MS63 plus are more valuable, especially with eye appeal. Proof coins from San Francisco are highly sought and can command prices ranging from $5 to $20 depending on condition. Aero coins such as doubled dies or off-center strikes are rare and fetch collector premiums. Proper storage is key. Coins kept in airtight holders, coin flips, or albums retain value and appearance longer. Feature detail: year 1972 mints Philadelphia, no mark. Denver D. San Francisco, S proof only circulation. Mintage Philadelphia, approximately 153 million. Denver, approximately 141 million. Proof mintage San Francisco, approximately 3.26 million. Metal composition: copper nickel clad, no silver. Diameter 30.6 weight 11.34 grams. Shredded circulation status: circulated P&D. Proof only as collective value, face value to $20 depending on grade and type. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar tells a story of an America transitioning from its silver past into a modern coinage era. Minted across three key facilities, Denver and San Francisco, this coin reached millions of hands and countless memories, whether well worn in circulation or gleaming in a collector's album. The 1972 half dollar remains a tangible link to the enduring legacy of a president and the evolving story of American currency. In 1985, America was amid a cultural and economic transformation. MTV was booming. Reagan was in the White House, and the Cold War neared its twilight. Quietly in the background, the United States Mint continued producing a coin that bore the face of a president who had inspired a generation, the Kennedy half dollar. This is the story of the 1985 edition, where it was made, how it circulated, and how uncirculated examples remain treasures of a bygone minting era. By the 1980s, its role had evolved. Circulation use dropped dramatically, still struck in large numbers. Most Kennedy halves no longer reached everyday wallets, but instead ended up in mint rolls, bank vaults, and collector albums. In 1985, the Kennedy half dollar was produced at 2 U.S. Mint facilities. Location: Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Coins bear no mint mark, standard practice for Philly until 1980s. Resumed for halves after 1980. Produced circulating half dollars. Mintage: approximately 18,837,000. Location: Denver, Colorado. Coins carry the D-Mint mark on the obverse below Kennedy's neck. also intended for general circulation. Mintage approximately 15,336,000. San Francisco did not produce Kennedy half dollars in 1985. No proof or silver versions were struck that year. Attributors Perfonton Shoney and nickel-clad 75% copper, 25% nickel over a pure copper core diameter, 30.6 m thickness, 2.15 m weight, 11.34 grams, treated 150 reads silver content, none, number 40% or 90%. Silver in 1985. Quick note, the last regular silver Kennedy half dollars was struck in 1970, 40%, with 90% silver proofs returning only in 1992. All 1985 halves are clad. Despite being minted for circulation, most 1985 Kennedy half dollars never entered everyday commerce. Banks didn't request large quantities. Retailers, vending machines, and consumers rarely used half dollars. The coin's size and niche usage made it more common in bankrolls and collector storage than in pockets. Both the Philadelphia and Denver mints released coins to the Federal Reserve. However, banks rarely ordered them. Many remained uncirculated in bags or rolls, stored for years untouched. A coin that shows no signs of wear retains full mint luster and original sharpness, often found in mint sets sold by the U.S. Mint. Original rolls from Federal Reserve bags, private collector stockpiles. Uncirculated coins are graded MS60, MS70, mint state, MS60, MS63, minor contact marks, average luster, MS6 for MS65, better eye appeal, fewer abrasions, MS66 plus, high grade, premium market value. Top grade MS67, MS68 examples are scarce and highly collectible. Grade estimated value as of 2025. Circulated 50 cents, $1, OOMs $6, $3, $2, Ms. $6, $5, $10 Ms. $6, $20, for OMs $6, $7 plus $100, $300 plus, depending on quality and grading. Service tip: professional grading by NGC or PCGS can increase resale potential, especially at MS66 or higher. Unlike other years nor proof coins, the San Francisco Mint did not produce any Kennedy half-dollar proof coins in 1985. No silver versions. All 1985 coins were copper-nickel clad. No mint sets from the U.S. Mint were issued in 1985. The only way to get uncirculated coins was from bankrolls or third-party distributors. While 1985 is not known for major varieties, some era coins have been discovered. Off-center strikes, double diode verse DDO rare. Look for doubled lettering or date. Clipped planchettes struck through grease causes weak design areas. Collectability tip: errors must be authenticated by professionals like ANAX, NGC, or PCGS to have significant value, ranging from $25 to several hundred dollars. Category details: year 1985 mints Philadelphia. No mark. Denver D proof coins, none produced. Silver content Munich Phila 18.8 million. Minich Denver 15.3 million. Composite nickel clad circulated. Value 50 cents, $1 uncirculated. Value $2, $40 plus. MS63, MS67 rare grades. Arrows M67 plus. Double dies. Off-center strikes. The 1985 Kennedy half dollar exists in a curious space, widely minted yet rarely seen in daily life. Minted in just 2 locations with no proofs or silver editions, it serves as a quiet cornerstone of 1980s U.S. coinage for collectors. It's a coin that combines historical resonance with numismatic challenge, and for historians, it's a physical reminder that even in years without drama, the mint keeps working, striking icons in copper and nickel for generations to remember. The last step: James Buchanan, 1857 and 1861. America stood at the edge of a national divide as tensions between North and South grew louder. President James Buchanan led the country in its final moments of peace before civil war. In 2010, more than a century later, the United States Mint issued a $1 coin bearing his image, a token of remembrance, legacy, and presidential history. This is the story of the James Buchanan Presidential Dollar. Launched in 2007, the Presidential $1 Coin Program was a United States Mint initiative to honor U.S. presidents in the order they served. Each year, 4 presidents were honored. Each coin featured a portrait of the president on the obverse front, a rendition of the Statue of Liberty on the reverse back. Edge inscription's unique feature. Important note: James Buchanan $1 coin was released in 2010, not during his presidency 1857 to 1861, as $1 coins did not exist in that form at the time. 15th President of the United States term, 1857-1861. Last president before the American Civil War, often ranked low by historians due to his failure to prevent secession. The James Buchanan $1 coin was minted at 2 facilities: Mark Purpose Philadelphia, Pennsylvania P circulation strikes and collector rolls, Denver, Colorado D circulation strikes and collector rolls. Mint marks are located on the edge of the coin, not the obverse or reverse, a unique feature of presidential $1 coins. San Francisco did not mint Buchanan $1 coins for circulation, but it did produce proof coins for collectors. Location: San Francisco CA proof only carry the mint mark S on the edge, sold in annual presidential proof sets by the U.S. Mint. Fiatredetal some mainmal brass clad, no silver composition, 88.5% C, 6% ZN, 3.5% MN, 2% NO8, 8.1 grams diameter, 26.5 image lettered, not read. Portrait of James Buchanan by artist Phoebe Hemphill. James Buchanan, 15th president, 1857 to 1861, features the Statue of Liberty, designed by Don Ebb. United States of America $1 unique to presidential dollars. Includes year of minting 2010 mint mark P. DRSE pluribus unum in God we trust moved from edge to obverse in 2009. So by 2010 it was on the front, released into general circulation in 2010 however. By then, presidential $1 coins were not commonly used by the public. Most banks did not order them for daily use. Instead, they were distributed through direct sales to collectors' circulation fact, although intended for commerce. The James Buchanan $1 coin, like most presidential dollars, ended up more as a collector item than a daily use coin. Mint, location estimated, mintage Philadelphia P. 36.540.000 Denver D. 36.820.000 San Francisco S- Profit 20. Found in mint rolls directly from us. Mint U.S. Mint residential $1. Uncirculated coin sets, private dealers and collector sets, no circulation, where strong luster and detail, graded as MS62, MS70. High-grade uncirculated examples MS66 or higher are collectible, produced at the San Francisco Mint. Mirror-like fields. Frosted designs graded PR62, PR70, available in 2010 presidential proof sets. U.S. Mint silver proof sets. Note, not silver dollar, but may be included with silver sets. Type grade value 2025-2010 OP, circulated XF1 Australian dollar. $1.25-201 OP, uncirculated Ms. $63 $2.003 002010 OD, uncirculated Ms. $63 $2.00 $3.00201 OS, proof PR65 PR70, $4.00 $12.00 high grade. Examples MSPR 67 plus $15, $40 plus error coins, various $50, $500 plus missing edge lettering, caused by minting error, rare and valuable double edge letter in feature detail. President James Buchanan 15th. Term inefficient 8571861. Coin release year 2010. Mints Philadelphia P. Denver the San Francisco S approved composition, clad diameter to 6.5 em, weight 8.1 grams, edge lettered, circulated value, face value same dollars, collector value $1.25, $12 plus proof version yes minus 2010 rare errors, missing edge lettering, doubled edge. The James Buchanan presidential $1 coin may not be made of precious metals, nor pass through countless hands in daily use, but it carries the weight of American history, a tribute to the president who preceded our nation's greatest internal conflict. It's a coin that stands at the edge of change. Whether held as a collector's item or a conversation piece, it serves as a golden memory of a president, a people, and a nation facing its turning point.